Hello, everyone, and welcome to Quantum Universum. The Camino de Santiago is a novel written by Paulo Coelho and published in 1987. This work narrates the pilgrimage undertaken by the author to Santiago de Compostela in the summer of 1986, a journey that inspired the writing of the book upon his return. The text delves into themes related to Christian religiosity, reinterpreted from an initiatory and esoteric perspective, and that is the aspect we will explore in detail. In each stage we tackle, I will provide you with the exercises presented by the author in the book, analyzing them together so that if you wish to engage in these exercises, you will have the tools and knowledge to do so. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications not to miss upcoming videos on personal growth and spiritual well-being. In the prologue, Coelho shares the motivation behind his experience, presenting himself as an acolyte of a secret Catholic group called RAM, acronym for Regnus Agnus Mundi. This ancient religious Masonic brotherhood is devoted to the holy face of Jesus Christ and, according to Coelho, stands out for the will to understand the symbolic language of the world without secrets or mysteries. Other associated acronyms are Rigor, Love, Mercy. The order, led by a master and structured in circles, engages in spiritual exercises, including magical ones called rites of tradition. The author has overcome a series of trials to aspire to the title of Magus of the Order, but the search for his sword, necessary to complete the final ceremony, remains unfinished. The sword, entrusted to the master and guarded by Coelho's wife, is located at the end of the Camino de Santiago de Compostela. This path was supposed to be undertaken starting from Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port in France, crossing the Pyrenees and much of Spain on foot. The crucial encounter with the guide takes place in the French town, thanks to the directions of Madame de Brille. The guide, an Italian named Petrus, has already completed the Camino with the same mission and demands absolute obedience from Coelho. However, at the designated point, the author encounters his first demon, a gypsy he mistakenly takes for the guide. Fortunately, Petrus's appearance drives away the gypsy thanks to the secret recognition words, "A ship is safer in the harbor, but that's not what ships are built for." Despite Petrus's initial overestimation, considering him a guide on par with Don Juan, the master shaman described in Castaneda's books, Coelho later admits his misunderstanding, confessing to Petrus, "You have resisted all my attempts to turn you into a hero. This made our relationship very difficult until I understood that the extraordinary lies in the path of ordinary people." The first exercise Petrus instructs Coelho to perform is the seed exercise. The exercise reads as follows. Kneel on the ground. Then sit on your heels and lower your body so that your head touches your knees. Stretch your arms backward. Now you are in a fetal position. Relax and forget all tensions. Breathe calmly and deeply. Gradually, you will begin to realize that you are a tiny seed surrounded by the comfort of the earth. Everything is warm and pleasant around you. You are sleeping a peaceful sleep. Suddenly, a finger moves. The sprout no longer wants to be a seed, it wants to be born. Slowly start moving your arms, then your body will begin to rise slowly until you find yourself sitting on your heels. Now, you will start to rise slowly, very slowly, and you will find yourself kneeling on the ground. Throughout this time, you have imagined being a seed transforming into a sprout, gradually emerging from the earth. Now is the time to come completely out of the ground. You will rise gradually, slowly placing one foot on the ground, then the other, struggling to maintain balance like a sprout fights to find its own space. Until you stand up. Imagine the countryside around you, the sun, the water, the wind, and the birds. You are a sprout beginning to grow. slowly raise your arms toward the sky. Then stretch even more, as if you want to grab the immense sun shining above you, giving you strength and pulling you. Your body begins to stiffen, your muscles tense as you feel yourself growing, and becoming immense. The tension continues to increase until it becomes painful, unbearable. When you can't take it anymore, let out a scream and open your eyes. Repeat this exercise for 7 days, always at the same time. The described exercise can be analyzed esoterically as a ritual of transformation and rebirth. Its structure guides the practitioner through a series of physical movements and visualizations, symbolizing the growth of a seed into a sprout, emerging from the earth into life. In the path of the seed exercise, each position reveals a profound meaning, an ode to inner metamorphosis. Let's start with the initial position, an act of humility and openness to the mystery of life, while sitting on the heels connects with the earth, ensuring grounding and stability. The fetal position evokes the concept of rebirth, speculating on the seed's development in the darkness of the soil. The head touching the knees symbolizes an endless cycle, a return to the starting point. We enter into the imagination of being a seed, a step that prompts the practitioner to perceive themselves as a seed, revealing the hidden potential within. Moving like a sprout is a gradual journey. The rising symbolizes the seed's growth into a sprout, while the use of arms represents the unfolding of life, the expression of vitality. In emerging from the earth, the gradual rise symbolizes birth or rebirth, while the struggle to maintain balance reflects the challenges of growth and transformation. Connecting with nature is an immersion in universal cycles, imagining the countryside with the sun, water, wind, and birds connects the practitioner to nature, emphasizing the interconnection of all things. Reaching toward the sky is an act of aspiration, seeking strength and inspiration from above. Stretching further symbolizes the desire to reach something greater, like the immense sun above us. Growing and becoming immense reflects inner growth, overcoming challenges, and reaching new spiritual heights. Finally, tension and release reveal the difficulties of growth. The buildup of tension represents challenges and difficulties, while the scream and opening of the eyes symbolize the release from this tension, triumph over difficulties, and birth into a new awareness. In summary, the seed exercise can be interpreted as a symbolic journey of spiritual growth, rebirth, and connection with the universal life force. And for today, the first stage of our journey comes to an end. As always, thank you for being with me on this journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to let me know by liking and leaving a comment. See you soon in the next video.